there's also another cost to maintain underground systems.
Yes.
If you think about in underground systems, if you have a fault on that cable,
Yes.
how are you going to find the fault? You need special equipment to go out and send out what I call tracing current and figure out where the
Correct.
fault is.
Yeah.
And you also have to have submersible equipment in terms of transformers that can be inundated with water and still operate. So I know what it means like or looks like to operate underground systems. Right now I would say this. I think the opportunity here in Jamaica is to have what I call selective underground.
Yes.
And what does that mean? We can look at some major corridors, or we can look at some critical facilities and then partner to figure out how could we selectively underground. For example, dreaming me a bit, what would it look like to underground the 7 Mile strip here in the grid?
It
What
would
does
look
that
awesome.
look like?
It would look
It look awesome.
Yeah.
It's also going to have an awesome price. So we have to figure out how we're going to partner and how we're going to do it. But it's something that we have on our radar. It's something that we're looking at models, and it's something that we continue to take a look at. So
Well,
thank
if you-
you.
We discussed about the price of the underground, but I noticed in London, the utility companies and the electric companies, they all combine together to cut the cost. Why can't it be done here?
Amen. That's a good place. Yeah.
So thanks for that question. The question was about what does it look like in terms of shared costs and undergrounding. And you're right, it's a good point. The same thing was done in New York also. But frankly, that was done in the early stages with the vision of understanding the urban development, urban centers, the importance of it, and doing it before you have everything that's now built up and around it. So now we have to engage to look at those options, but I still think in reality, the option is to do selective undergrounding in targeted communities and targeted areas and build out from there. But it's a great point. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.